Hello everyone. In the previous videos, we have already talked about Dart language features and some of the primitive data types. So here we are going to talk about, so we have already covered integer, float, and now here we will start discussing the string data type. So for that, I already have prepared my Dart pad. Let's go to the Dart pad. And here it's whatever you see. This is the code example of the string. So I have already discussed about this void main. This is the entry. This is line number 7 where we are creating a string variable. The name of the string variable is A and the type is John and the type is string and the value of this variable A is a string. Okay, so I have already discussed about type inference. Due to the type inference, compiler know that the type of A is string. Here we are creating another variable B which is equal to eats, and this is also a string. We are defining a variable C where we are adding two strings. Adding two strings means it will be a concatenate. So C equal to A plus B, the output will be John eats. But there is no space. So what we can do, we can say C equal to A plus space plus B. So if you add C equal to A plus B, you will get John, this space eats. Everything is string, so everything is fine. Type safe, your string concatenation will work fine. Accessing indexes in a string. So basically we have a string and we will see some of the code examples that how can we access specific characters from this string. So suppose we want to access J. We are using square bracket. Basically it is known as subscript and we will use this along with the index. So we are saying where x equal to your string variable, whatever it is, and an index which is 0. So this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In this way it goes on. Okay. So in variable x, you will get j, and if you will print this variable x, the output will be j. You can see here output j here. Suppose you want to access O, very simple, you need to access 1, print x, and it is 1, so 0, 1 will be O, so the print output is O. In a similar way, H, and in the similar way, N. For the new lines strings, we can use backslash N. So you can see how are you is in a single line, and in the new line, I am fine. Here you can see variable H equal to how are you backslash N, and then in the new line we are writing I am fine, and if we are printing it, this is the output. If you want to use tabs, so you can also use backslash T. So how are you backslash T, I am fine. So it will take the space for the backslash. Sorry, it will take the spaces for tab. This is what a tab is. Let's learn string concatenation. So you have x1 good, you have x2 morning. We want to do good morning x1 plus x2. It becomes good morning. String immutability. So strings are immutable. That means you cannot mutate or change them. Example. So suppose we have example k. Okay. So we have a string alok and we want to get a string slope. So there is no way to change alok to slope. However, we have other alternatives as below. Let's see. So this is k1 equal to alok, k2 equal to k1 dot substring 1, and so k2, what will be k2 dot k1 dot substring 1? So 0, 1. So it means if you split a, you will get LOK. So that means the value of K2, the value of K2 is LOK because L is at the index 1. Okay, 1. Substring from 1. LOK. So K2 will be LOK. We have declared a variable K3 string type whose value is SH. So SH is here, K3 is SH, K2 is LOK. If we do K4 equal to K3 plus K2, you will get slope. You will get slope. So in the above example, we have not mutated K1. So we have not changed the K1. Instead, we have another variable K4, which is displaying the mutation. String import functions. Okay, some of the important functions. So we have a variable K, which is hello 1 2, and if you write print K dot length, so length is, you can see, get length. So it's a function which returns an integer, the length of the string, the length of the string. So if you write K dot length, most of the languages, it would be length or it would be count. Uh, these two kind of names are given to strings or your arrays. Okay, so K dot length, you can see 7. We can also use two uppercase, two lowercase kind of methods. So here you can see I am declaring a variable, some variable, whatever is this string, Alok Upadhyay, and then printing some variable dot to uppercase. So we are trying to make it uppercase. And the output is Alok Upadhyay. Similar, we can get lowercase string. So yeah, you can do it. This is example of split by A. So you have KAK and we want to split by A. So remove A and the remaining is will be the output. So you can see P1 equal to KAK, P2 equal to P1 dot split function splits the string at matches of pattern and returns a list of substring. You can see. So P1 dot sub split A, split by A, and print P2. So you get a KK. You can see another example. You can see output here also. Split based on K. If I split based on K, it will be only A. You can see here. K have been split. Hello, split based on E. It will be H, L, L, O. Correct. Hello, how are you? I hope you got the point. So in the case of hello, how are you? Split based on R. So it will be hello, how you. Hello, how you. Physical activity are important. So P1 dot split I. See, I is not there. CAL ACT. So nowhere you find, you see the I. Important I have been removed. String formatting. So suppose you want to format the string, like in C language, you have the option of percentile C, percentile D, percentile F. So basically, we want to format a string. We want to add. I mean, you have a string and you want to add concatenate integer or float or objects. How can we do that? So for that, we have dollar. So var name Alok, var s1. My name is dollar name. So you can just access whatever you have to access. You can use dollar operator and you can dollar name. That's it. So you can see my name is Alok. Hi, how are you? We want to print this. S3, print S3, how are you? So you can see, hi, how are you? So John, Batista, and Ronaldinho are friends. This is what we want to make a syntax like. How can we do that? So we have John, we have Batista, we have Ronaldinho, we have friends, and then we can say John, Batista, Ronaldinho are friends. So dollar K5, dollar K6, and dollar K7 are space dollar K8. Now this is in the float format, correct? How can we access the float? Still you will use the dollar sign. So total price of your order is dollar amount. So basically these are all the important functionalities which you can do with string. String are very useful at most of the places. Most of the data types in your projects, it used to be string. If you talk about IDs, uh, mostly you will see that the data types we use is string. Okay, in the next part, we will talk about some more data types like uh, map and set. Thank you so much for now.